Aloha, hiya, hiya. We're back. Hey, Skirk, how you doing? Hey, Higgy. Hello, hello. Alright, I've got no idea what I wanted to do today, so I'll just fuck about. Yeah, tomorrow I won't be live, and then Tuesday I'll think of something, and then next Saturday I'll start a new run for next week. But that is then, and this is now, and right now, I am excited for Borderlands 4. Hey Gio, how you doing? Hope you're well. Right, what we doing? We can do some punch bear stuff.
Just keep the robotic beast a siren warrior from Partali.
Where's my main modes? All the way down there. Shit. I wonder how old that save is. Robotic.
Just keep that thing on a covert operative, a robotic beast master, a siren warrior.
So many people shame the trailer and it makes me sad. Yeah, same as well, Jack. Like, people want to judge the entire thing based on a 2-minute opening teaser months out from launch. And it's just like, do you just love being a piece of shit? Do you just love being the most unfun person anyone's ever met? Is that what you enjoy? I've spent a lot of time on all the last few days talking with people on Twitter and stuff, and I think I might just have to just start fucking ignoring it. I don't want to, but like... You know, when people say, oh, I don't like the colours, well, it's like, well, the game launches a bunch of cosmetics. And then they'll say, well, if they need cosmetics to look good, then it's terrible. And it's like, well, what is your point here? Like, do you actually want a practical solution to your complaint, or do you just want to complain? Complaining about something and then rejecting genuine solutions to it is baffling behavior. I just don't get it. Hey, Killers, how you doing? Hello, hello. Oh, you know what I want to do? It's been a while since I've done this. We've played through. Let's get some normal mode. It's been a long while since I've done this. It's fun as fuck, and I highly recommend somebody do it. What are my... I was doing Nemesis stuff, that's right. Yes. What are my modifiers? Big kick, mob mentality, kicked off, and roguelike. Okay, I think that's correct. I need fish. Do I not have sandhawks on this character? Well, that's a fucking blunder. I've got a Tunguska though. That's cool. God, I need a bigger backpack. TNT, that's level 65. Ew. But no pew pew. Right, so the meme. We're gonna go to Mayhem, right? I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna mash the Q button. I don't even need to close my eyes actually, because like you can barely see, and I'm definitely not gonna be able to react in time. I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Who knows what will happen? I'll push that button. Who knows what will happen? We might get something really good. We might get something really fucked up. Slayer, Heliovenger, boundary issues, and not the face. Not that bad, actually. Before any skill trees I've been seen, here's my first pick. If I wasn't leveling a character with early access, who knows if I'll get that opportunity or not. And if I just said straight up, game came out today, pick a character, it's probably going to have to be the Siren. I've never really started with the Siren, but they always end up being my mains. So I think I just got to beat the Siren. Now, if the Maliwan girl has some good tech, LE boosts and whatnot, and is quite strong with some good movement, which is theorized, she'd be fun.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Step on up, win a prize. Ready to unleash this power. Hands up. Who's next? It's on now. Weren't there more of you a second ago?
Was that base your favorite assault rifle? Okay, yeah.
I am brimming. The palm of my hand. Oh, grave digger. You're welcome. Coursing through my veins.
So today, some people's whole personality is to be hating on things, no matter how good or bad they are. Yeah. I don't know. It's very exhausting. A lot of the time, it just makes me want to give up the whole being online thing and just shut it all off. But the problem is I love streaming too much. And when you stream... When you stream, you kind of need to be active in some capacity around there. This is a default skin. This is ugly. Let's fix that. Make it all a golden butcher look like. Hey Reza, how you doing? Streaming Absolute Peak? Yes, I'm engaging with the Mayhem system, and I just have random modifiers. Stop shooting, that give them a chance? No.
Yeah, I could use the practice. Here comes the drop. Hold it! I see it! Triple threat. Triple threat.
Those were advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
It was a build I wanted to muck around with. Or a weapon, or something. I can't actually remember what. And I haven't since Revolta was added. So I want to redo it with Revolta, but I've completely forgotten what it was.
Is that the best you've got? Eyes up, got a target.
Annoying down. Yeah, these dots need to bloody stop.
You enjoying the show?
They all picked up.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Don't know why I went round for the crit spot.
Free kill.
Fuck. That's the worst down.
Bacon head time.
Holy shit. That was perfect accuracy. Hit me through health gate, through my reload. That is mighty unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't get the second wind. That is mighty unfortunate. I don't think there's much I could have done there. That was just perfect luck on the enemy's front. We go again. Big kick energy, high voltage, pool party and post-mortem. Oh dear. I really, really hope they don't fuck up the post-game leveling.
No refund.
Like, a repeat of Myth Rank would be a disaster. Myth Rank was so bad.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Got a target for you. Oh, I could get used to this.
You can do
Oh,
better
totally
than
radical.
that.
That's like the worst one.
A fight for me, or you shouldn't have. Timer.
Hey, Angelic, how you doing? Hello, hello.
May they bring you?
BL4 nerd talk, BL4 nerd talk. I can't wait. Oh my lord, my damage. I actually have damage now. Oh no, you're immune to shock. Oh god, pool party, pool party. Jesus Christ.
Triple threat. Triple threat.
Those were advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
BL3 showed us some demonic cult shit. I was really disappointed with how the Cult of the Vault came out because I thought that's what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like hardcore bandit cult. It's like, fuck yes. And then it turned out to be silly influences. But with the Rippers being just straight up body horror without the, like, being a bit more palatable, like, easier to take in. Because it's mechanized rather than just straight up gore. But it's effectively body horror. Body horror psycho bandits. Like, yeah, that's my aesthetic. Let's go. I am a fan. Even if it is mechanized. Because, like, from the opening teasers and stuff, there was nothing to indicate the silliness of BL3's Bandits Cult of the Vault. So I was really looking forward to them. So I really hope they don't do something similar. I hope they don't make Callus, like, light-hearted and silly like they did Tyrone. Because when I first saw Tyrone and Troy, I was excited. I thought they looked cool.
Oh, you've just made a big mistake. Stop struggling. Ah!
They can't fuck it up, surely. I mean, so between throughout the, you know, Borderlands 3's life cycle, people saying they want Borderlands to have a more serious tone, and then people being disappointed that the movie wasn't R-rated, hopefully they've gone, alright, if that's what people want, we'll try it out. Oh my lord, what is going on? And give us a slightly more serious tones with Borderlands 4. I just say how Chaos and he's just such a goated weapon.
Freaking legend. Building my legend, one body at a time.
Please go watch Embrace the Darkness, yeah. Oh shit.
Just stop.
Breakdancing Psycho, yeah, it's gonna have that. It's gonna have silly stuff. That's a given. I don't want it to be a completely dark, depressing, serious game. Yeah, just something akin to Borderlands 1. Yeah, Unhinged Troy was so good.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Oh, why'd you have to go to the far one? Also, my Volta timing's fucked up. Yes.
Almost done. Who wants a free kill? It's on now.
One's shocking me, I think.
Is that the
The
best
brain.
you've got? I'll be adding that takedown to my highlight.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter. That ass kicking will make Malawan think twice before they come at us again.
You like the look of the Vault Hunters? That's good to hear. Lots of people don't. Redistributor. Don't dang. Yeah, no, that's the main takeaway on the interwebs, Angelic. People are hating the characters. The main complaint is that they look dull and bland. Which, I mean, you know. Salvador being a guy in an orange shirt. Axton, Mose, and Roland being ex-soldiers. Like, without knowing the personalities, action skills, and whatnot, they all look like characters. Just like normal characters. It's what they do that makes them the main character. And of course, we haven't seen that yet, but people are just, yeah. So I thought Simon was Ava, yeah, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I know the term media literacy is being brought up a lot recently, and how people don't have it. And I always thought that people just, you know, the internet learned this term and ran with it. But yeah, like, what indication does this siren have that they're Ava up outside of, you know, having a hairstyle? Lady Iglesias is a bit of a nerd. Yeah, so, like, the character screams, you know, fast, eccentric, that kind of thing. But the glasses read, loudly exclaiming, shh, in the library. That's what the glasses say. Somebody who would loudly go shush in the library. But no, she's probably ex-Malawan, Angelic. She's very likely ex-Malawan. One standout like Flak and Zero? I mean, to me, Viking Lad is the standout. He's fucking huge. I get a big giant Viking with elemental axes, like, yeah. It's cool as fuck. I'm happy 2 games are having Siren being your first character. See, Siren's never been my first character, but Siren has always been my main character. Do we know the timeline for the story? How long? No, not yet. One can assume it's a couple of years, though, because there's been enough time for all of the crap to fall off of Elpis onto Kairos, and for the local natives to pick up that crap and make their architecture out of it, like the Rippers. There's been enough time for the Rippers to build up using all of the crap the bandit crap that's fallen off of Elpis. Likely that they existed beforehand because a lot of their designs are unique, but they have some like original Pandoran masks in there. So like the hand that picked up the mask in the original teaser, that was Callus, and then of course she like shoved it onto one of her soldiers. So it's probably a couple of years. Do you know the dude's name? Gonna have to be a bit more specific. Oh, you talk about the playable characters. Viking and Sword Dancer, we don't know. Oh, villain? So the Ripper Bandit is Callus, and the main guy, the guy who I believe Seer looks up to, or Seer answers to, he's called the Timekeeper. And that's why the Timekeeper, keeping order at all costs. That's why I think the Seer answered to the Timekeeper. Because the Seer was all about correcting the course, making sure it's in line with what they mentioned in... The Timekeeper is specifically mentioned in BL3. Is it the Seer or elsewhere? Hey CS Gaming, how you doing? Right, what are we getting next? Yes. Oh, yes. See. Okay. Am I gonna have to do those missions again? Just to see what he says about Timekeeper. Iridian Writings. Jesus Christ, this looks awful. Nereid log. Hey, Rapid Fire, hello. Thank you for the 54 months, it's hype as fuck. Oh god. Should we listen to all of these now? I think I have them all. Mentioned in secrets. That speeds up things. This is Borderlands moment. Borderlands moment. Oh. Oh. What's that noise? Can send it to me on Discord, please do, because this isn't working.
She'll be safe in here.
So that
Make
works.
sure nothing will ever disturb her again. I hope
But I can't stop it.
wherever she is.
Burton, shush. With the okay, so it's the text. Wait, did I not have that? No. Nereid, with Pandora sealed and the destroyer chained within, the greatest of Iridian's secrets is put to rest. It would be folly for me to think, though, that this is the last of them. There are countless other wonders or terrors that hid across the stars before my time. For every Graveward traveler or timekeeper, there is surely a dozen more slumbering in forgotten vaults. So he's a vault monster. So the way that's worded makes me think that we're now done with the Destroyer chapter of Pandora, or of Borderlands. Even though they made a deal to say, oh yeah, the Destroyer is still alive and kicking. But maybe we're done with the Destroyer. It's our war, not the war. So that's not something we can answer right now, Greg. We don't know. Well, okay. We can kind of have a guess at what the Timekeeper's deal is based on the Seer. The Timekeeper has got... He can see the timelines. And he's got a timeline that he wants to happen so he retains the most power over the universe. That will be the Timekeeper's deal. We don't know whether the Rippers are local nuisance or genuine threat to the Timekeeper's reign of control. So I'd say it depends on how big of a deal the Rippers are. It's never the war, gotta keep the franchise moving. Alright, let's go Hellwalker. I don't really use Light Show. Use Light Show this one. Just bought the game, what's the best part and what should I do when it's done downloading? You play the game. Game's got a campaign. So you'll start on Pandora, and then you'll get a ship, and then you'll go to the next planet. It's a linear campaign, so just explore, do side missions, kill enemies, try out loads of weapons. The character you choose doesn't matter. However, I will say, if you bought the base version of the game with 0 DLCs, if you want to play after the campaign, Zane will struggle. But if you have DLC, Zane's fine. And is actually the most powerful character in any Borderlands game. But without DLCs, he'll struggle. Other than that, your character choice doesn't matter. Choose the one that interests you the most and just play through the campaign, have fun. There's some mini campaigns as well that are around that hub ship. The quest marker for those is a little different. So they give you a little side adventure to do that'll take a few hours. And then once you've beaten the game, there's some post-game, end-game content for you to do. But to start with, it'll just be a linear playthrough. What was the place thing at bar-like place? I think it's just the new bar. They always seem to have a bar.
I am brimming. I hope you're warmed up. Enjoy. Take them out.
Like someone did endgame content without it. I use DLC items. Well, actually, I tell a lie. I did use a DLC item, but the DLC item wasn't needed. Because you can just use Psycho Stabber. But I used a DLC class one. But I also wouldn't say that's, you know, Zane gameplay that people would expect.
Making headlines. Time up.
I miss having buffer health.
I am the creative.
Co-op Elden Ring roguelike with like heroes and shit. Like fucking weird. So weird. What's the best place to find info on builds? Is anything like, if there are anything like builds? Ah! Aurelia, you have come to the perfect place for builds. So, I'm not just a YouTuber who has builds on a channel. No, 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 no. Here, if I can remember the command. No, that one didn't like it. Is it just builds? There you go. It's just builds. So that is a community-run document of loads of endgame builds from loads of different people. 1 second. That are theoried out, min-maxed, tons of different styles of gameplay there. Some with DLCs, some without DLCs. So yeah, just pick your character and browse through the list. Some of mine are up there, but there's also plenty of builds from other people as well. Go look, you see. Yeah, if you want builds, you came to the right place. Yeah, during your playthrough, I highly encourage experimenting and just seeing what you like during your playthrough. You can respec. So respecing costs money, but it's a percentage of the money you own. So like whenever you go back to the hub, just like buy whatever SDUs you need, then you'll have no money left over. So then you respec and it's basically free. Money, just feel free to spend it, throw it away. You know, the money in this game is pick up everything, sell everything, spend it on everything.
Stop. I'm a freaking legend. Boom.
Machine Gun Hellwalker is a go. I'll wait for my action skill to end.
I'll get my own drink in Valhalla.
Is it true moment takedown with Ivar and Average Gear? Nice one. Ivar's really good in the sense that you don't like need to really put a build together. You just kind of get off the bat. Iron Bear, or rather Auto Bear, can clear any content in this game with nothing but a shield equipped. You can have a shield that you buy from the vendor at the start of an encounter. You can just buy that. So long as you have a shield, Auto Bear can clear anything in the game by itself. Every other slot can be empty. How's Baldur's Gate 3? It was good. Act 3 was a little disappointing, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Bullet reflections, fun!
Feels so right.
Why disappointing? It was a buggy mess that broke, like, every corner.
I'm down.
I had many quests just completely cease on me.
Is that the best you've got? Don't move.
Like, I was fighting with the game. It was a complete and utter hassle. I also just felt the structure of Act 3 was messy as well. The maps weren't enjoyable to play in. I was fighting with bugs in gameplay, in combat because of it. It was just all in all a bit of a shit time. Act 1 and 2 were great though.
Stop struggling.
Oh, Cyberpunk was so good. Did you do the DLC? Of course, nice. Oh, a Kuroda heavyweight that's also shock immune? This is rude. I have no idea what's happening.
Already.
Effects. I mean, I asked for it with the run that I'm doing, but I'd have liked to be able to move. That was a bridge of all time. That was a bridge of all time. You know what? Let's be funny. Got a friend of Cyberpunk recently, he's very addicted. Hell yeah. How you doing, Craig? Good to see you. I wish bullet reflection immunity just didn't exist. Damage reduction and elemental resist can do the job. Yeah. I hope they take some of the skill tree design style from Borderlands. Those skills are so unique. So, Wonderland skill trees were good and bad. The problem with Wonderland skill trees is, each character, each tree had to stand up on its own. In Borderlands 3, you could have a skill tree that was lacking in some regard because the game knew you were also going to have this tree. So, like, if you tried playing with just purple, you might struggle, but purple knows that you have access to blue and red, and that's what makes it work. Whereas Wonderlands, they don't get that guarantee. It doesn't know what you're going to be pairing it with. So they have to weigh skills on generic stuff, which can limit, you know, the overall what it can do. But, you know, I'd like to just in general see less skills that are stat boosters and more skills that are do a thing. So more skills like Unweave the Rainbow, Body and Mind, Burn Both Ends, Clear the Mind, and less skills like Trust in Yourself, Heavy Rain, Transcend, From Rest, Wrath. Like, less Tempests, more Wildfires. What ending you got? Gonna guess Star? I have no idea what that means. I got the ending where I shot everybody. Sun then? I don't know what this means. Oh, Warren's immune to shock too! Oh, it's like playing the game without Revolter. A thing I used to do all the time.
It's on now. Anyone else want to try?
Actually fighting the boss and not just have it die before it can do anything. Wild concept. No shot. It'll take me 2 passes. No. Sun is where you storm Arasaka with your Tell Yourself or with the Rogue. Star is where you go with the Aldecados. Yeah, it was just me. Just me and Johnny. Oh, hello. Hey, Noralia, you should come back in a few days after you played a bit, tell you how it went. Thanks for this. No worries. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. Enjoy the video game. The video game is great. Best ending in your opinion? Yeah. Having the reduced health was rough. It meant that I was a brawling melee build. But the final boss was one-shotting me. So I had to play it like... It was fun. Final boss was fun. I mean, the difficulty difference between the final boss and the rest of the game was disappointing. I wish the rest of the game was harder. Like, either have the final boss be easier and have another difficulty, or be the rest of the game more difficult. I don't think the difficulty difference between, you know, the entire game, including the end section, and the final boss, it didn't align. I don't think that was good. Right, we'll do one more run of this. Slayer, Healy Avenger, Drone Ranger, and Dazed and Confused. That's just like a really good loadout. That's kind of boring. I'm gonna do it again. Slayer, Freeze Tag, Chain Gang, Dazed and Confused. That's also boring. I'm defeating the purpose. The purpose is you do random. But I'm cherry picking. I want cursed. Give me cursed. That's cursed. Is this a DLC? No, this is base game. Any challenge runs on the horizon for Borderlands? I need to do a scouting run. Or like a bit of testing. Just to see kinda how some of the fights will play out. But I want to do Borderlands 2 all quests. One life. So that's going to be all DLCs. That's going to be all raid bosses, everything. But it's not going to be endgame. So it's going to be normal mode raiding. But I have no idea how it'll play out, so... That's thy plan. Ain't too bad. It's an absurdly long run, though. That's going to involve Veracitus and dragons and new Pandorans.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
I am the great. Easy. Come on, I want a damn challenge.
Reminded why no pew pew is my favorite weapon in this game.
Let's make this quick, yeah? Time up.
A near perfect accuracy hipfire LMG. Like, yeah. Don't mind me asking, but how do I get to max level in Borderlands 3? You're gonna hate this answer. I'm sorry, you're gonna really hate my answer. Just play the game. There's no secret. Like, if you play the game, do all the DLCs and each bit of endgame content once, you will hit max level before you can complete it all. So just play the game. XP in Borderlands 3 is a non-issue. If you are asking because you've already played the game and you want to level up another character the quickest to catch up, in DLC 1, progress the story, you'll reach a boss called the Scrap Trap Nest. Do that on the hardest difficulty, so that's going to be Mayhem 10 or 11. If I'm a legendary for 3 to 4 days straight, don't do it. You should just pour a drink on your lap instead of fighting dragons, similar in level of enjoyment. I would rather pour a drink on my lap than fight dragons. I'd rather pour a hot drink on my lap than fight dragons.
A dance, a massacre. Is that it? Silence. Two hits. I hit you hit the ground. Punishment from the heavens! Yeah, mountains of rock. Read a damn book. Just feel it. Sleep there, of the righteous. I see it. Valhalla. Valkyries. Ha! I'll get my own drink in Valhalla.
Those were advanced mechs.
Master Gi, Master Gi as well.
Keep going.
Yeah, it's gonna include them all. Hey Funk, how you doing? Hey Savage, how long will we be back to Borderlands 3? I don't know. My next run I plan on being Borderlands 2. But I feel like I haven't played enough BL3 recently.
I'm down for a brawl.
I could do a couple of throwaway BL3 runs. I still need to do BL3 scavenger run. I also want to do BL3 predatory lending run.
I'm a freaking legend. You can do better than that. Just stop it.
I could do time trials. What's predatory lending run? Well, it'd be the capitalism run, and it's using the predatory lending. The weapon, the SMG that you can get at the start of the game. That uses money for bullets. Yeah, so just be full capitalism run.
Enjoy.
Hello, do you think Borderlands 2 will go full on open world? No, I think it'll be normal Borderlands progression, linear progression and map discovery. I just don't think there'll be a load zone between the maps. They'll just have a door you can't pass, and then once you've reached a certain story point to access the next bit of map, the door will open. That's how I think they'll do it. I have something to say in every multi-game that always slows you. What? Why have you never played this game? I don't know. Why have you never played this game? You're missing out. Look at the greatest boss fight in like first-person shooter history. This thing's great. I'm gonna use face cast for it.
Now that is definitely
This is
your
Wharton.
target.
Wharton's
Line that
fantastic.
giant bastard up.
I'm gonna bully it though, because this is kind of what I do. You still?
Took you apart.
Oh shit. Won't took my comment personally, it did.
Brilliant work, Bolt Hunter. That ass kicking will make Maliwan think twice before they come at us again.
Better move.
Good to do first time run through Borderlands 3. Have fun and good luck. Game's great. You think it'll be like Elden Ring's world based on what you've seen? I don't think it'll have the freedom of Elden Ring's world. So Elden Ring, as soon as you so the thing is with Elden Ring is you can do shit in whatever order you want up until Leyndell. You can go straight to Mount Gelmir if you want you can not kill a single enemy and go straight to Mount Gelmir and start with Volcano Manor if you wanted to. And the way the leveling system in that game works is you can compete in, Volcano Manor out the gate. Borderlands does not work like that. If I decided out of the gate as a level 1 I wanted to go to a level 20 area, if the game let me, I wouldn't be able to do anything there. I wouldn't be able to kill the enemies, and the enemies would just kill me. So I don't think it'll give us the freedom of movement. The maps will be more open. They'll be seamless, but it's not going to be proper open world. I use weapon skins to song. I forgot about them. I was about to ask what shotgun was this until you realized. Battle Walker. Is in Hell Walker name a better duo? My two favorite weapons. Why is the inventory limit 50 on this game? It's so shit. What's the limit in Borderlands? 65. It needs to just be big number.
I am the greatest.
Oh, I forgot I'm still on Mayhem 10. Whoops. Using Tunguska against Buddy system, not a good idea.
Time out. Come on, more! Weak. Take them out.
Am I using a Tunguska? I am.
The path
Unfortunately, I
of
think I'm gonna
my
run out of bullets. Yep.
Stop struggling.
The action skill?
You're welcome. Just
Imagine if action skills worked, I know, right?
would you even try? Grabbed an idiot. Who wants the kill? This is all too easy.
Oh, I missed. Wait, was that a plus 5? Wait, what? Oh my god, it's the plus 5 Tempest. The reload speed I have is insane. Yeah, kill stack plus, I'm pretty sure I'm 8 out of, yeah. I have 3 fast hands, 5 alacrity. Now, 3 fast hands and 5 alacrity is incredibly OTT. You do not need 8 skill points for reload speed, but it is funny. Freeman, they're just referring to a bug that was introduced. Occasionally action skills just won't trigger when you press the button. Each action skill has their own way of breaking. There isn't anything more to it than that. I want alacrity BD 10 out of 5. Is there a class mod with alacrity? I was a class mod with fast hands. I mean, where are those skill points even go? Exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tunguska's really good. Huh? That's really good. Splash radius shotgun. Wait, what is with the good class mods right now? Hang on, I've just gotten 3 good class mods from one run. Do I have a slam bullet? I have a cut purse Vic Rush. The fuck do you even do with a cut purse Vic Rush?
Fresh out.
Face puncher? And what would that benefit though? I'd get shotgun ammo. So what?
A mech soldier. Yes, that might do. Fly.
And some BL4 would not take user balance. So here's the thing, Burger. Borderlands has a lot going on, and they are also like, their whole thing is just add loads of shit. That's impossible to balance well. It will take them a while. It's just so unrealistic to expect them to be able to do it entirely in-house before the game launches, and then have it remain with all the post-launch stuff as well. It's just impossible. You just got to be ready for balance changes to happen. You know, if you want actual post-launch endgame content to be taken seriously, it needs to happen. It's just the fact of it. It needs to happen. Oh, airborne annoyance. Oh my god. The proton rifle. Oh. How's it looking, Golden? I'll pause before buying. I won't, because I don't care. Balance away. I'll play through it. It just makes it more interesting. It took years for base game class mods to be valued appropriately, yeah. Yeah, so we don't have full knowledge of the game. Like, this game would be so different. If it came out now with current knowledge, our builds would look so different for base game. And that would probably mean the direction of rebalances would go differently. We wouldn't like latch on to weapons like the crossroads, because we'd know better stuff. With the axe throwing in the trophy that may have taken from Wonderlands, there's no axe throwing in Wonderlands. That's just an action skill. You've got a Viking-styled character, and he throws an axe. Because he's a Viking, and he has an axe.
Score one for Iron Bear.
Friendbot's good. Friendbot was the class mod of choice. Early Borderlands. It kind of got outclassed in like what it could do, like, but it's like a safe class mod. What? Sir? Sir, what are you doing? Sir! Sir! Sir, come back! It's still going! What is going on? There we go. You got a little adventure, buddy. You got a little adventure.
Get over here, dickweeds.
I'm telling you, this game,
Hell yeah.
this game's ragdoll is based on frame rate. Because I'm playing at like 300 FPS right now. That's why I've been getting so many silly ragdolls recently. When you join in Mono Hellbus, the game being funky. Kurt is paying off big time, it's fantastic. I mean, I have an issue with AMD software. I have a AMD software Adrenaline Edition warning. This version of AMD software that you have launched is not compatible with your currently installed AMD graphics driver. I've tried updating my drivers. There's a link that I follow that lets you download a tool that kind of like fixes it, but the tool physically won't load. So I'm kind of stuck. And this is a window that just won't go away. That was me closing it. It just comes back. Oh, there it is. Am I still in the Power GPU PC? Yes, it's not something I can afford to replace anytime soon. What mayhem is this? 11.
That's just what I do.
You miss BL1 chests? I agree with you there. BL3 chests are not, like... We don't care about chests in this game. Ooh. Quite good. Also, Mayhem System Bats for in full one way or another. So I hope we have some kind of post-game difficulty progression system. That's good. I don't care what form it's in, so long as the gameplay is enjoyable for me. Which they've been pretty consistent with it. So... all I want is for the game to give me a reason to care about these bonuses. That's all I want. If the game is too easy and these bonuses don't do anything for me, or I don't feel rewarded for investing in them, then that would be bad. Now, it's a very fine line between rewarding investment and making them feel mandatory and making the game feel bullet spongy without them, but many games have succeeded. The answer is by having the bonuses be small, and the damage model be very contained. Borderlands is not that, so... let's see how they do it. Doesn't crash when you press F5. I can't do 90 steady again. Well, I mean, you still got legendaries in chests. My purples in this game are fine during playthrough. They're really good.
Multi-kill, yeah!
It's not necessarily about the actual, like, the damage numbers, Angelic, just so much that the main thing is that the difference between a brand new, fresh endgame build is similar to a completely min-maxed endgame build. If the difference in damage output between those two is maybe 2 times damage or 3 times damage, that's fine. But in Borderlands, you're literally looking at 100 times damage, potentially. What's my favorite gun from across all the games? Yours is Orion from Borderlands 1. Double Anarchy in Borderlands 1. Guns felt shit in Borderlands 2. I liked Interfacer and Tatler and Conference Call. No Pew Pew from Borderlands 3. Hellwalker from Borderlands 3. Sandhawk from Borderlands 3. Yeah. Double Anarchy, no Pew Pew. What is the Borderland, the Iron Bear hardpoint anoint? So that is going to be, do I have one? I am on Moe's. I don't think I've got one. It's an anoint that increases an Iron Bear weapon. Can you pre-order Borderlands 4? I mean, I don't know, do you have the money to?
MX soldier. Yes. A robotic is a robotic MX.
I forgot I made my Iron Bear Moe's just a fucking zombie. Love the rebound. I like the rebound. Hot Mama in... Oh, World Burn in Borderlands 2. I like World Burn. So here we go. Whilst Iron Bear is active, Vanquisher rocket pod damage is increased by 150%. That is a hard point to anoint Slit Cheese. So right now I'm using Vanquisher rocket pods, so I have this weapon in my hand when I jump into Iron Bear, and my Iron Bear rockets do 150% more damage. So I've got one here for minigun. I've got one there for railgun. I think there's a... Yep, I've got one here for bare fists. There's time to select a new character, Mark. It's time to drop my mixtape.
A mech soldier. A covert operator. A siren warrior. A robotic beastmaster. A mech soldier. Yeah.
A robotic siren Omega. How and why so many characters? You're like 10 max. I play this game a lot. I min-max this game. I have so many different builds. I do a lot of experimentations. I do speedrunning. I do testing. I do challenge runs. That list of characters, Sultan, is not even half of what it was. So, to transfer my saves from my old PC to my new PC, all I did was Steam Cloud, and it forgot like 40% of them.
Yeah, girl. What? Wait, I lost count.
Where do you respawn? Where's the farming? What am I farming for? Tunguska. Did I send the mission? Yes.
Opening up a finely aged cask of whoop ass. Racking them up.
I live for this!
I have a reflex on this character? Why? I don't have much iridium on this character. One of my most overpowered builds in Borderlands 1, 2, 3, and Wonderlands. One Shot Zero is incredible. So you want one build from each game. So most OP builds really fuck you because the game's situational. Like, I can't even tell you what the most powerful character is in Borderlands 2 because it's situational. But I'll do my best bet. Borderlands 1 is going to be Double Anarchy, Hold W, Lilith. I will stand by that she is overall stronger than Ajax Ogre Brick because she is tankier, whilst dishing out similar damage. Borderlands 2, Braun, Jacob, Shotgun, Salvador, but like, fuck, Borderlands 2's got so many fuck setups. This is not including Pimper having. Yeah, Borderlands 2 is a mess. This whole question's a mess, I'm gonna be honest. Can I just say the most overpowered build in all of Borderlands, in all of Borderlands game, is the existence of Zane.
What you want?
Wow. I took 14,000 iridium. Well, they have brought back the... I mean, it's only had 2 appearances, Will. But the Bearcats had 2 appearances. It's not much. I really go for farm 15k more iridium. I don't want to farm 15k more iridium. Right, hang on. Oh god, this is gonna be CMT. Oh god. This is a CMT build. What have I done? Hey Kitty, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Right, how does... Okay, impact might be fine. Sora, thank you so very much for gifting Kitty a sub.
Bring it, I'm on a freaking roll!
Also...
Way to play.
Okay. Jesus.
Hell yeah! It's gonna kill me for this.
The radius on that is so silly. Leave me alone! It's a bit more haphazard than Amara.
I'm feeling it.
Leave me alone, me! Mucking was in Borderlands 3, it's really good. I mean, it was better, but then they changed and discriminate, and it made me sad.
Let's see what you got, badass.
I'm out of grenades.
Together, Mose. Opening up a finely aged cask of whoop ass.
Yeah, I just wanted to try Tunguska on Mo's. I prefer it on Amara. Tunguska on Amara is really enjoyable. You can conclude Constant faster than Iron Cannon? Yeah. If you were able to give it enough damage, yes. Which kind of meant it struggled versus COV. Like versus COV triple bar badasses, I'd pre-nerf I'd have gone with Ion Cannon. Stupid question, is this true, Trials? No. No, I'm fucking around with, Tunguska. This is one of my favorite builds. I do need Elemental Herald. Why do I have a non-elemental Herald? Let's go get a better Herald. Oh, although my inventory's full. What do I want? One thing I want in Borderlands 4 is a bank dedicated per the character. Yes, I want the overall bank, but I want a separate safe that I can have for the character, even if it's like 20 slots. Just something that I can offload some character-specific crap. Also, I have a good computer now. I'm going to use the Boogeyman, because I've gone through playing this game, not being able to use the Boogeyman, and the Boogeyman's great, but I've never been able to use it, and now I can, so I'm gonna go have some fun. I need a Boogeyman build. Nice. Barrels. Oh, I can use a different grenade now.
Anybody counting?
What mayhem level am I on? 11. Lumen feels like what we wished E-Tech times could be in BL2. So here's a fun fact for you. Moloko on Salvador is stronger than a Boogeyman on Mars. Fucking obscene damage from the Moloko. But it was worse on ammo. Meant you could only really use it with Sal.
Multi-kill, yeah!
Moloko goes burp. I'm supposed to ASMR, like this spoiling you. Lord. So even though I've got Red Hex, I do kind of want a Red Herald. I just want some more Heralds. I like Herald in this game.
Welcome to the kill. The birds.
I wonder if we'll get like an E-Tech variant in Borderlands 4. I didn't seem to perceive any in the teaser. Of course, it's only like the first teaser. Do I have a fire boogeyman? No, it's cursive. DLC weapons were consistently excellent this time out. Yeah, they did a really good job with weapon balance in Borderlands 3. The explosion machine. I don't think there's anything there to indicate E-Tech. It was just wide. Because there was a couple of them, weren't there? I mean, there weren't many weapons in that scene. It was just several weapons repeated. Because remember, it's a complete new part set. You can't use direct part comparisons. Oh, this looks like that. Because E-Tech in Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 2 are very different aesthetically. It's a complete new part set in Borderlands 4. Manufacturer style is like the only thing you can transfer. There's less parts in Borderlands 3, but probably not. I hope so too. Yeah, Crier is probably just kind of all I need really here.
Let's do this thing.
The quad battle showed up in BL3, but functionally nothing like quads in BL2. Yeah, exactly. COV as well used old Dahl parts, and they're very much not Dahl. I don't think they'll try and inflate farming and make it easier on the player. Well, here's the thing. So, Gearbox's approach is they want a story with a load of guns to enjoy playing the story with. They don't make their game around an, like, a properly structured post-game sandbox. Like, if you look at games like Destiny and The Division, every weapon, every drop, every part set, the difficulty, it all ties in. Whereas Borderlands, they don't do that. They just throw shit in the game and go, it's cool, so it's there. They don't think about how the health shock dropping early on could be a potential blunder of balance. They don't care about that. They don't care that you got the Herald from Savage Lee when really, logically, it should have been on a later game enemy. You know, other games, they'll calculate how long it takes to farm a perfect build and balance the game around that and tweak it. Borderlands, they don't care. They just throw shit in. What endgame activity would I like to do in Borderlands 4? Long form, endgame difficulty level of content on both a mobbing and bossing standpoint. Basically, takedowns. I think if takedowns had a better checkpoint system, a way of reviving dead players, and just in general, just better built, takedowns would have been brilliant. A couple of like standalone big bosses. So for example, the Maker run in Wonderlands is very good for that. Hemo's good for that, and the bosses of Borderlands 2 are good for that, although I'd want them to be better. That kind of style's fine. Yeah, Trials were great. Trials were really, really good. Do you think we'll get new manufacturers in BL4, like apart from Bandit COV, like autoguns? Nothing to indicate that yet, but we'll see if they do a new manufacturer. I don't think we got a new manufacturer in Borderlands 3, did we? Did we even get one in 2? I suppose Bandit. So I'm counting COV as a evolution on Bandit here. Yeah, just CV. Autoguns sound so cool, maybe. Oh! Alice was new in Borderlands 1. Oh, let me bring it up, actually. Okay, so this in the trailer, this yellow energy cord, you see the way it's like spinning? See how that was like spinning? Rude. So if we go later on to the characters, this energy core here in the middle of this gun is the same style. It's that kind of cube with an energy thing in the middle. Spinning cube. So, this, that was either the new E-Tech or a new manufacturer. But this, that's a body part. That's not a barrel part. That's a body part. So body parts are usually tied, body parts are always tied to the manufacturer. So this could be a new manufacturer. It's got a very distinctive style. And that's that core component in the middle is seen here. And this is an order facility. Not in BL1. We don't talk about the BL1 power system, okay? We've moved on. The BL1 part system is such a separation. Like, fuck. Elements were done through, like, a resource pool. Lazy will personally tie your body parts, consider as a warning. No, that's the job of the Rippers. What gun? That looks Vladov to me. So this is an order soldier, and this is a gun he's holding. That looks Vladov to me. Big drum mag. And that doesn't look the same as the weapon Malawan lady was holding. Railgun under barrels? Yeah, something's going on though. The thing is, these guys here, Sultan, that's a staff. So, we're either going to get a staff weapon type, or it's just unique to them. Because we see this staff only on the mushroom hat fellas. What's going on with those bullets? He only fires the once. What, rockets? Yeah, it's like that's a cluster bomb launch. Gyrojets? Yeah, that could be Torg. Gyrojets. It's a pity if they are. I don't like gyrojets. I don't like slow bullets. Slow bullets are boring. Red text weapon? Could be a red text weapon.
Someone lend a girl a hand! Got him in my sights!
Another cryo one, less damage. License will drop, what the fuck? Yeah.
Ursicor, what?
Like, spells in Wonderlands? Yes. It meant the spells were really, really varied. And it seems we might have something similar in 4, because the thing that the guy throws, that the Viking throws, it's not his action skill, so it's a throwable slot, but it didn't look like a grenade. So we might have some more variety with the grenade slot.
Let's do this thing.
Maybe a Jacob's grenade throwing knife. It'd be cool if we had like Jacob's throwables and they were just like throwing knives or dynamite sticks. Minimal humor. Well, Mask of Mayhem would have been more akin to the first teaser we got.
Out that body count! What? That's it?
Aversive. One moment. Important emails, hell yeah. Could be unique. Yeah, potentially. They're not going to ditch the bad jokes? Absolutely, but some more serious stuff would be nice. Is the prefix in BL3 on, or is the same? What do you mean by that? Like... No, but also prefixes are just not something you want to ever care about. In Borderlands 3, it's not the Borderlands 2 part system. You have differing parts on heralds. Less gameplay intrusive? Yeah. I think most people would want that, I'm okay. So Will, there was a specific comparison line. Well, you can't use Mask of Mayhem because that's just the teaser, the same as the initial teaser. Then Borderlands 3 did a reveal, a teaser reveal trailer. That would be akin to what we got. And if you go back and watch it, it's very much the same. It's music to montage. Then we got the E3 trailer, which, yeah, and I'm saying why it's an unfair comparison. And then we got the E3 trailer later, and then we got the Happy Together trailer, which were the whimsical ones. So right now, we're at the initial reveal. We're past those. Then we got to the first gameplay montage one, and they're both very much in line with each other. And then next, we should get one that's more akin to like the Borderlands 3 E3 trailer, which was like special special animations and stuff, whatnot. Because like comparing what we got to what we just got now to Mask of Mayhem's a bit unfair on Mask of Mayhem because it's not anything gameplay or anything. Doesn't show anything of the game, just that it exists. Oh, did I push the wrong button? Oh, game just froze up. Wait for characters to stop yapping before you can do anything? Yeah. We also got the introduction to the characters trailers. Yeah, I hope we get those. Mask of Mayhem was a weird trailer. It's not necessarily a trailer. It's literally just an announcement reveal teaser thingy, Jack. It's literally just, hey, it exists. Actual news later. Like, if you look at the Borderlands 4 one, you don't get anything. You just see some flamey things hit a planet. And then a hand comes and picks it up. It doesn't tell you anything. It's just a, hey, game exists, more info later. It's the first stage of the build-up. Mouthpiece can play on work. The thing is, the definition of work changes all the time. You got a character with dyed hair, it's work, but none of the new characters have dyed hair. But then you try and, like, say how the logic doesn't make sense. You say, oh, this game has this stuff that you mentioned. Why don't you call that work? And the response you get is, oh, that did it all right. It's so, they do, the way they argue it is just always just grey and doesn't make any sense. When do I think it was given more info? Not a clue. The current release cycle for info is different to what we're used to, so we can't really use it.
Hell yeah!
Excellent.
Does this self-report? Yeah, like, I didn't play The Witcher 3. It's like, I played the first few hours, couldn't get into it. But even I know the story wraps up with Geralt and it focuses on Ciri. The books focus on Ciri. The TV show focuses on Ciri. Ciri is the main character. Even I know that one. Like he's like your version of Borderlands 4 he's playing off stream. So, when BL3 released, I was doing that. I would stream Borderlands 2, and then as soon as I end stream, I'd load up Borderlands 3. And then I'd play BL3 like all day, all night. I'd be playing Borderlands 3 up until my stream. I'd close it, I'd load up Borderlands 2 and have to pretend like I'm not just suddenly experiencing all this jarriness. I'm not like expecting mantling and sliding. And then for one of the first DLCs, or one of the DLCs for Borderlands 3, it might have been the Arms Race one actually, I can't remember. But it was the same version of the game. So I had to download the DLC to play it. And then when it came to stream, I had to verify the game files, which would delete all DLC content, to play the game on stream. And then as soon as I finished stream, I would then have to download the DLC again. So every day I had to re-download and delete the DLC every day between Cheeky Man. And you're all none the wiser. So I'd end stream and immediately just download it. It's like, right, time to play the DLC. Needed 2 PCs, basically. Fake streamer. The depths of shit you went through for the Pots and Kettles OST. It's going to be grappling and have a good time hiding it from us. Literally all the BL2 volunteers will be considered woke by their definition. Blue-haired woman, bisexual man, a dwarf, young disabled woman, man with mental disorder, and who knows what 0 is supposed to be? Non-binary. The first DLC of Moxie Handsome Jack thing? Yes. So when they give you BL4, just say something like a secret just for us to know? No. I take my NDAs seriously. But for what it's worth, I am not currently under a Borderlands 4 NDA. I'm allowed to say that because I'm not under one. I do not have access to the game. Before you start thinking, isn't 0 by name is binary? There we go, fucking hell. It is my mum's birthday the next 2 days, so I am currently planning to go and take her to her favorite pizza place. So that's why I am typing. I apologize. I've seen some people say that Borderlands 3 made Hammerlock gay. And it's just like, bruh, did you play Borderlands 2? Like, and then they go, oh yeah, but the later games shove it down your face more, whereas Borderlands 2 was more subtle and natural about it. No, he even emphasizes the word boy to make sure you didn't miss it. An old boy friend of mine. That's how he says it. Like... Which one? Not enough listening? Yeah. Never found the Grendel quest. So I don't play that one enough, so I don't actually know any of the dialogue in that quest. Fine dining at Pizza, isn't it? Don't lie. No, she doesn't go out for pizzas, and she has a very specific favorite pizza place that she likes. It's not like luxurious or anything, but we'll just do the standard. Eating in the car. That's what we did when we were kids, so... There's a big difference between work and overwork. Work is a good thing. Well, how about we just retire the word? Can we do that?
Time to prove my worth!
Feeling it.
The word's great, you can immediately tell who's worth talking to based on usage. Fair enough. I'll give you that one. See, I actually enjoy BL3 Herald because the bullets move somewhat quickly.
Come get some.
It's like firing small carpet bombs at enemies as well. BL2 Herald is just way too finicky and clunky and slow. What's the build for Moes am I using? This is a Rocketeer build. It's my favorite build for Moes. So basically the idea is that we fight alongside Iron Bear. So there's investment in both of us. So it's very versatile. I don't have Dagger Bear right now, that's a mistake. So we have very, very good gun DPS using the Rocketeer class mod. The Rocketeer class mod's good because it's one of Moes' strongest, if arguably the strongest class mod for damage. If you have a +5 Skag Den roll, and then it also allows Auto Bear to last for the entire duration instead of just 15 seconds. So it allows Auto Bear to just lock down an area for free whilst you do your thing. And what's great is if you spec Dagger Bear, which I have no idea why I'm not, you can hop in the back of Iron Bear and go and make a sandwich. Iron Bear will just kill everything by itself. One time, I burned my hand, so I couldn't play properly. I was playing one-handed with just the mouse. So I put action skill and walk forward on my mouse, and I was able to just play the game normally. And I could just sit there and just be fine. Just people switching terms to find ways to rage. Before woke it was being PC and not being PC. Yeah, but the thing is so being politically correct, the alternative for that is incorrect. And that's bad, so you gotta make a new word. They all have armorous prosthetics that are reminiscent of being able to plug into mechs. Let's have a look. What do you mean? There's a lot of tech on his armor. I mean, his arm is one, I guess. He's kind of got like a robo shoe, a robo boat, a boot. Have a big new guy and Broke become besties. But it got hijacked by many other groups. Yeah. The hijacking has definitely killed the word. Currently build it isn't just blast master and minesweeper by getting me hooked on modes again. The gameplay moves Snake's Fest, I swear. That's why I really like this character, because it's not just about, you know, never reloading, even though you can get away without it. And it's not just about being an Iron Bear all the time, even though I do love that build. This build is a lot more interactive, because I have to care about the placement of my auto bear, because it's a turret. The arm extensions? Yeah. I mean, it's just like tech. So the idea of tech allows you to do more with the character, because like a human can only do so much. Beyond like magic and gadgets, so using tech is cool. And I suppose it also just kind of ties in with the whole Rippers thing. I still just love these designs. These are some of my favorite baddie designs in ever. Rippers are sick. Apart from Zane, who do I think will show up in Borderlands 4? Tannis, Ava, Lilith. Really abandon the rest of Sanctuary like that? I mean, the thing is you want a somewhat healthy cast of returning characters, but you don't want it to, like, overwhelm it. Four new protagonists, yeah. The amount of protagonists you're adding is like, you can't have them all. I mean, it's cool to have them like catch up with them and see what they're doing, but not all of them have to be like active within the story. Like Zero has got his home with Reese, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Reese or Zero again. Save the cameos to DLCs. I want topped off on for this.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Better luck next life. Who saw that?
Poor placement. I wanted to get a little bit further forwards. Why's my hex there? I really hope we get hold to fire. So I don't have to mash click. Sounds to me a mind controller. Well, we should get three action skills, so maybe that's one of them.
Fresh targets over here. Damn, I love this mech. Right. Not impressed with your mech.
Is build only damage? Do I have a way to sustain myself? Yes, so we've got a panic button. We can jump into Iron Bear. We have Iron Bear to draw aggro. We have the bubble from Iron Bear. I'm not currently spec'd in, but there's no reason not to be. I don't know why I'm not. You can get Dagger Bear you can hop into. And also, if we are sprinting, we have just infinite lifesteal. So long as we have a Hex out, if I just start sprinting, I'll get all my health back. Well, Timekeeper seems more associated with Guardians than before, but I do kind of get you there, Koff. There wasn't any Guardian presence in the trailer. Then again, it is only the first teaser. You know, we'll get several more. But I don't think it told us that it won't be a main focus. The Watcher real Iridian? The Watcher is a Guardian. Some Guardians have gained proper sentience. Martyr, Seer, Watcher.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
See, a lot of these enemies auto bear kill before I can interact with them.
Just what I do.
Yeah, we don't have much indication of the state Elpis is in.
We got contact.
Why did that not matter? Oh. So you see my health just raced up there. Arrows. Okay. The amount of fucking barrels. BL4, get on it.
Who's next?
I can't move.
Getting out.
What did I do on that Amara run to get so little spawns?
What's up?
Didn't they basically start that? I'm not. No, Gears of War. At least did it earlier. I wonder if I actually see the Iridians in the game, if any still exist. Hope they don't do like alien ninjas, make them just look human looking. So the design of the Timekeeper kind of has me worried on that one. But no, like, so what are things like the Destroyer, the Warrior, the Rampager, Grave Ward, the Traveler, Timekeeper? What are they? They're described as ancient Iridian warriors, weapons, things that need imprisoning. Are they Iridians? Are they just like an Iridian that shanked somebody in the street and then got sentenced to prison? Like, what's the deal? Yeah, there are items that increase and decrease your fight for your life duration. That's a good bloodletter. Shotgun damage, pistol damage. Alright, I got it, Jack. Thank you.
A mech soldier. A robotic a covert ace. A robotic.
I've missed you, girl.
There's no, like, kind of difficult DLC mobbing in this game, is there?
Ready to go?
Does Timekeeper count as Vault Monster though? I think so. It's mentioned in the same breath as some of the others in one of the Nereid's Echo Iridian writings. He also seems to have his own fancy vault that's like orange and techy rather than purple and rocky.
Now get out of here. That ammo won't shoot.
Oh, okay, cool. Barrels immediately. Hell yeah.
Accelerating!
Not this time!
How are your last breaths?
For the Calypso!
This is the wrong build. Something is missing. Something very important is missing.
Ready for a fight? Back to you.
As it sometimes your action skills don't activate, it's a bug in Borderlands 3. Every action skill has the bug like act in a different way. So for example, phase cast, it activates several seconds late. Fade away or clone will do the animation, but nothing will happen, so you have to push the button again. And other action skills will be eaten entirely, like phase grasp or cannon or racks, where you'll do the animation, nothing will happen, and it'll eat the cooldown. You think the twins won't be in 4 in any way? Did you play Borderlands 3? They died. It'd be weird if the Watcher didn't make an appearance, given Elpas's involvement in the story. But we'll see. If you refer to them as threats, consider that Jack was such a threat, and that is why the Watcher one had Zarpedon to try and take him out. Despite his desire to... Yeah, so threats. So the Seer treated everybody involved as like a threat to the path. They were the acausals, you know, and the course needed to be kept on track. It needed to be corrected. So the Seer was meddling through the events of Borderlands 3 to make sure it happened as it wanted it to happen. But then when Lilith teleported Elpis, the Seer just went, yep, shit's fucked. So it's interesting that the Watcher was also kind of doing that, trying to keep Jack away from the vault. Yeah, Ava Mystery Sea was trying to keep time in order. Yeah, which is very much akin to the Timekeeper, order at any cost. Yeah, I definitely think the Seer is working or worked for the Timekeeper. Like that one seems plain as day to me. Barrels!
Pathetic end for a pathetic creature.
Can I explain the build? So this build is using corrosive weapons. So, weird thing. If you use a bounty hunter and interplanetary stalker at the same time, the corrosive damage stack gets I forgot exactly how, but it gets like a double boost. The only thing is you don't get the other stuff. So, robot bonus, corrosive damage stack. Because of bounty hunter, every kill stacks it, but we don't get the movement speed that we get from somewhere. And because of this corrosive damage, we do lots of corrosive damage, because it's a special type of corrosive damage. So we use corrosive weapons, we use a flesh melter to stack up our damage really high, and then we use strong corrosive weapons like the Reflux and the Unkempt Herald that work very well with Flax Fadeaway. So yeah, the core thing is use Bounty Hunter to trigger the corrosive bonus on Interplanetary Stalker. Like, that's it. And that's very powerful. So we call the build Flaccid. It's flat, and it's acid, so that they're flaccid. In D&D Lingo, Lilith saw a bizarre niche use of a level 9 spell that destroyed everything the DM had planned for the game in the future, basically. Garcia's cool, but it falls off at the end by being non-LA. But you shattered it, Seer? Yeah, so when Elpis appeared over Kairos and it just, like, did that. Shattered the course that was... So this was not supposed to happen. Elpis tearing a hole in Kairos? That was not supposed to happen. I could take of a glide instead of a double jump. I mean, I'd prefer a double jump, but it definitely looked like a glide. I don't know, how you doing, Dutch? Hope you're well. Long time no see. Just fucking amazing. The thing is, Cuff, like, I feel like it hasn't really gone anywhere. Since first going into the Dahl Headland mine and finding those first 3 Guardians, I still feel like I haven't learned very much. And we're 15 years later. If I can come back, so can Spunky. Spunky's been around. Spunky pops his head in every now and again. Also, Spunky likes his mode action skills. His melee mode action skills, I should say. Brick and Krieg. This guy. Like, he stays in that mode, and he has swords. So this is Spunky's character. That's Spunky's character. Oh, extra thing. By speccing dominance, enemies convert to our side, so when I hit them with the chaining of a reflux, it chains to us, but it doesn't damage us, because it's a weapon that doesn't do self-damage. So it can chain with that enemy and do extra damage, so it means the reflux can do loads of damage. Can swing and not just throw? I don't think it'll be the case. I think so when he's got the 2 axes, I reckon it'll just be a throw. We'll see. He has 2 axes, so maybe. We'll see. But it'd be weird to have 2 melee mode action skills within the game when there's already one on the flippy sword guy. That's a lot of overlap that just has no reason to exist. Also, the Viking, I hate to say it, but I think he's going to have a Reinhardt shield. That robotic arm, wait, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. One's a grappling hook. Yeah, they all have grappling hooks. That's. You think he can summon a shield from that? Maybe not. But I'm just thinking Reinhardt barrier shield. That looks like maybe like a wrist cannon. One shield, one axe. Brigitte. This? Yeah, I don't know what that is. It could just be like design stuff because there's another thingy here. That could just be character design that might not have a functional use. But that looks like a wrist-mounted cannon to me. So if he's got axe throwing, wrist cannon. I mean, you can save them, everyone. Yeah, you reckon these little drones do lots of different things? So each action skill is these drones doing something different. You know? You know what I see here? Do you know what I see here? I see 70% of the screen taken up by visual effects. That's what I see. I see my entire screen filled with colors. Rubble? I think that's a part of the map. Yeah, that's just a part of the map, that's not physics. It's definitely nowhere near physics level. Like a couple of particles flying around, but I'm trying to see if the singularity created them or not. Yeah, no, they're created by the singularity. No, that's not physics at all. Over the lore and everything that's leading us to this point. So that was a design choice by Gearbox. The teaser did a lot of lore, world, story, and villain focus. If you look at the very first, proper teaser for Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3, most of it is focusing on the characters, the playable characters. And that's why we see so many complaining about the playable characters this time around, because they don't have patience. So we don't know much about our characters, but we know a lot more of everything else. That was a lot of millions. Don't say that because you have the same thought process. Obviously not focusing on the Vault Hunters in that trail, but everything else, yeah. I do feel like when you knew do things like the dual wield. So, Dirch, no, because we didn't. Before Borderlands 2 was announced, we didn't know that there was going to be dual wielding. You gotta think in states of release. Yes, a lot of pre-Borderlands 2 we knew Salvador was going to be the dual wield guy. But, like, when they first announced Borderlands 2, they didn't immediately, give us everything. It was drip-fed. Now they started with characters and then did more on after that. Borderlands 3, they started with the playable characters and then did more after that. This time they're doing it in a different order. It's like too much. Oh, do we not? We don't know that yet. We've seen one character attack with swords, and we've seen one character throw a melee weapon. They didn't swing with it, they threw it. And it was like an immediate thing upon hitting the action skill as well. It wasn't like a Krieg type throw. It doesn't make any sense to have two characters that have the same action skill as well. Trust the process, yeah. We've seen one initial reveal teaser and the very first teaser. If you look at the very first teaser for Borderlands 3 and then compare it with the E3 trailer, the gameplay looks so much better in the E3 trailer one. It looks the BL3 first reveal teaser. It looks fuzzy. This one looks fuzzy. The Borderlands 2 ones look fuzzy. They're like not as far along. Hey, how many each Vulcan will have yet? Yeah, we don't know anything. Borderlands 2 had a really gone for performance. Yeah, Borderlands 2 was shocking. I am worried about Borderlands 4 performance.
Ready to pounce.
I have over-prepared. So I'm not personally worried about BL4 performance, because I'm in a very good place. Though, obviously it's still very important for everybody. Yeah, we won't have Wonderland's melee weapons.
Distract them for me.
You're afraid you're gonna have to buy a new PC? Yeah, when it comes to a well-optimized, well-performing game, I don't trust Gearbox and Borderlands.
Talking ray.
This is where we hold them!
Hi Black, now not me seeing me live from a video I made 9 years ago? 9 years, so that'd be 2015. What Borderlands content did I do in 2015? That was a Destiny year. Maybe some tail end. Is that like top 5 Iridium weapons and stuff? Dying Light, there we go. Fucking hell yeah. The Dying Light video that pops up in my comments every now and again. That Dying Light video has had more comments than any other video that I've had in the last like 3 years. Within those last 3 years. That's really good. That video is still getting views. And I'm very happy for it. Double since 3 or gotten an increase? Gotten an increase makes sense. Well, oh, well, no. Yes, they took a bunch of people on board, but they also dropped a bunch because Embracer went under and like an entire branch of Gearbox just fucked off, which was a shame for them. Really sucked. To focus on something so 100 from YouTube. Yeah, Borderlands content as well, because Borderlands is one of those games people are constantly picking up. You're constantly getting new players of Borderlands. Guess my treasure is hard to find. Yeah, so the way I did those Dying Light videos is as I was just playing casually, when I came across a mission that felt like it would be awkward to do, I just made a video on it. I think I did like 2 or 3 Dying Light videos, and that one was the most successful one.
I like your enthusiasm.
So sometimes they just kind of stop taking damage. Gonna go get it though, Rebecca. Aye, good luck. That's fucking hilarious. Man looks up a guide for dying light and finds a Borderlands stream.
A handy trick.
Yuda. Oh, I could have played my Lyuda Mose today. I didn't. Lyuda Mose was one of my first builds. I think they'll use something on Borderlands and BL4. Interaction with vendors, I hope. Just the general game improvements that Wonderlands brought, to be honest. In terms of gameplay stuff, Wonderlands, because it took a different direction, I specifically wouldn't want to see them appear in Borderlands. For example, I don't want melee weapons in Borderlands. I want that to say a Wonderlands thing. Create a character, it's a Wonderlands thing. Multi-classing, it's a Wonderlands thing. Some great spells. Yeah, Dark Magic. Dark Magic needs to be in this game under a different name. The system of Dark Magic was brilliant. That entire game's damage model was great. I'd like to see that game's damage model in Borderlands 4. Because Wonderlands got away with buffer tanking and not lifesteal. Borderlands needs to be able to replicate that because lifesteal fucking sucks as a mechanic. Can fuck not do this. Oh, did they patch it? I think I remember them fixing this. Yeah, lifesteal sucks as a mechanic, and Wonderlands removed lifesteal, and it was really, really good. Ah, I remember they fixed this. That was very sad. This is an out of bounds, so you get out and you can go exploring, and it's great. Aha! They didn't patch that one. It's been years since I've done this. I don't remember where to go. I'm still feeling... No, I'm still locked in. Wait. Wait. The new game, there'll be no out of bounds. Okay. They wanna challenge us, right? They're gonna put that in the trailer, followed by grappling hook. No, 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 no. That is a challenge. That is a challenge. We are getting out of these maps. Okay. Is it open? Right. If you want to see how to get out of bounds in Borderlands 4, I highly encourage you find the variety streamer, I Love Cheese Too. This man, just playing casually, doesn't matter what game, will find his way out of bounds somehow. I don't know how he does it. He just found so many through his playthroughs of Borderlands 3. It's like, oh, I'm out of bounds again. He'll just climb up walls. He's like, wait, what? Rare cheese plug. My pet is looking for me. Oh, buddy. You can't do this anymore. Yeah, no, they fixed it. You can go down there and stand on that, but it's no return. This prison is huge. I like this out of bounds because this is like my little out of bounds. This is the one that I found. That's invisible. Absolute peak of fashion. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. If they're gonna release a final DLC for BL3, will it just be next? It should be next year, right? Well, they're not gonna release it between now and New Year's. Remember, like devs will end up having Christmas off and whatnot. I don't think they will, because Randy has teased that they have a cinematic that takes place between Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 4 that they are going to share at some point. So, no. I don't think they're doing a DLC. I think for the story bridge, they'll be using that cinematic. They probably looked at, you know, what Fight for Sanctuary made for them and probably evaluated that it just wasn't worth it to do it again. And remember, BL3 had some of the biggest fucking marketing budget. I entirely believe that DLC was included. Those BL3 trailers went so hard. And do you got, man? Yeah, no worries, Black. That was just me playing Dying Light while sick, and I made a quick little thing. I'm glad it helped, as it's done several others. Screw that backpack. I'm glad it's helped you out. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I will not be live tomorrow. I am out celebrating a birthday. I should be back on Tuesday, and then of course following next week, Saturday and Sunday. And that'll go into the Christmas week, where things will change around. I've kind of got different-ish hours. I should be live Christmas Day. As it stands, Christmas Day, I will be live. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Christmas Day, but I'm here. Hell yeah. So, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.